What's up, Panda Gang? Welcome to America True Start Location. We're playing Teddy Roosevelt, the Rough Rider. We got the Rough Rider unit. Probably going to use some of that this episode. In text right now, we're going to get some coal action that's going to pump up our production and tell us what the coal is to maybe advise where we want to conquer next and just how important it is to conquer someone. Also, ballistics down here, field cannon. Okay, upgrade our crossbowman and the Rough Rider. This is our unique unit. We're going to get air score for this, and we're going to get culture for killing units on the capital's continent, which is, you know, where we live here. And whenever we're going to be doing our fighting, our culture is not actually doing too bad. It's a little bit worse than the science. Also, a slight wrinkle to that is that these units get 10 more combat strength on hills. So if we look in the east bit of Americas here, you see it's very flat and plains, but out to the west by the Rocky Mountains, man, there's tons of hills going on. So this fight for Texas is going to be hard. We won't get much of those benefits. But if we go further to whatever, this city, yeah, up here to the north, TL, we'll have a little bit extra health on those mountains. And if we decide to go further into what is modern day Mexico, which, you know what, I'm pretty happy with leaving them with these two cities, then we'll have a good bit of extra buff there too. Man, it's so good to see Winnipeg fully loyal, doing well. We can actually improve this wheat until this annoying and constant drought that just plagues this area is dealt with. But there's really no use for Reina anymore. All these tiles have been eaten up. So let's move Reina out. We're gonna take them to our new city of Cuba where there's still tiles to secure. Okay, this one right here and this. Okay, not too many more tiles to secure, but we would like to get them under our control. And the city's loyalty is at about 50, and we'd like that to get closer to 100. Quicker the better. Once you're over 75, you get 100% of your regular yields. So we're trying to get there ASAP. The city's, of course, going to struggle with the production as being mostly sea-based. So we're going to get the lighthouse as soon as possible. That'll give us housing too. Get a, not seaport, but a shipyard, and that'll give us production on each of these coast tiles. You know what? I'm so rich. Let's just buy this lighthouse, and then we'll get working on the shipyard. We'll do that with 69 turns. Are you serious? Man, they really want me to buy this shipyard? Fine, get it. And now our city, boom, just like that, doubled up our production. And each of those citizens that get made, they're going to be just a little bit stronger. Clear priority is going to be walls. As for now, the Colombians seem to be okay with the fact that I stole their city, but I'm not willing to count on that further into the game. And having a city undefended in terms of having no walls next to the sea, surrounded on all sides by sea, man, you can just get your city one shot. Oh, and check it out. With that, we've got an extra trade route capacity. Farm that out to somebody who's got some space. Washington, okay, they just finished a commercial hub, so that'll get us even more trade routes. Maybe we'll just end up buying those out. Units of promotion class. I feel like the AI usually goes range, so let's pick this. And more great people points. I feel like it's the time for the scientists. Let's see how this goes for me. Okay, so I nailed none of that. No great musician points, which is honestly not too bad for me because I'm not doing that great. And the culture race and musician points, dude, you need to have broadcast centers. Man, I'm not close to that. And the melee unit's getting a little bit more combat strength. I'm happy with this. Oh, and a 3 era score. That's out of Washington for finishing the commercial hub. Mercantilism. What do we get? Logistics, helpful, trade routes, bonuses, and nitering coal. That might come in handy. We finally got the privateer too, but it's just a little bit weaker frigate. And dude, we have so many frigates right now. Camps improved. We don't have any camps, but like, look how many frigates we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sitting here in the water. I mean, privateer would be nice to like maybe pillage out this theater square, but when you already have 5 of these artillery units in the sea, like getting more is kind of silly. Now in terms of cards, we got some old ones here we don't need. Praetorium, man, the loyalty situation's fine. And it seems like the best thing I can get right now is gold. Oh, we get 4 production here from naval infrastructure, 3 science from natural philosophy. I'll go with the production over science this time. Well, like we're already getting this trade confederation, and we're gonna get one more international trade route in just a second. Let me get trade, or maybe not this turn, but next one. Speaking of trade routes, I'm pretty sure next build is market here in Washington. That'll get us even more. And I don't have enough money to buy a trader, do I? Yeah, 360 gold. We can just wait a few turns though, and maybe sell some stuff. Like I just got way too many horses at this point. I'll sell this tobacco. Let me click in a few horses. What can we get? Wow, that's a really great deal from Simone Bolivar. Luckily, I'm not too worried about someone coming down on my borders with horse troops anytime soon. I mean, we're sort of past that age, so happy enough to give that to my warmonger neighbor. All right, now that we got mercantilism though, I think I want to go the nationalism route. This is going to give me the ability to form corps and fleets, which will be huge for getting my somewhat inferior troops up to par with the Aztecs, especially because, I mean, their culture is absolutely insane. 182. There's no doubt that they have corps and fleets of their own. Plus, I'm guessing with their higher science, they'll be a little bit further ahead of me on that front. Okay, envoy sending opportunity. Now, Brussels is attractive. I believe I've got a trade route to them. Is that right? No, actually, it looks like that's not the case right now. I'm very confused because I thought I sent something from not Alaska over here to Brussels. Anyways, that'll be a great spot to send a trader. Then we can get doubled up on the envoys. And the plan is, guys, for something like Brussels, we'll just get up to 6 because I don't really plan on like using their troops or using them very strategically. So we'll just get up to 6 and we'll just chill there for a bit. Maybe we'll want to get more later, but we really want to spread around these envoys and get all these guys to 6. Dude, another major drought? Like, my wheat's never going to get improved here. We can finally buy a trader, though. Let's go not Alaska, and next turn, that guy's getting sent off towards Europe. So if I click on the guy, we got a few routes going this way. Some to Africa. That's attractive to get myself a trading post. Brussels is an option. Villainous, I wish. I swear I already sent one to Brussels. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I went with something else. We'll get in that route, and then we'll go here. City-states, Brussels. We'll give you 2 envoys, and that should pop us over 6. Takes suzerainty, in fact. Although I don't really need that. What does this do again? Right, 15% production towards wonders that I'm not building. Oh well. Now I got a new spy. I have the ability to make another spy too because I got this intelligence agency coming out like just now. Or hold on, maybe that's what gave me this. Anyways, I got a dude here in future Texas already. Let's send this guy to try and steal us some science. Down here, it's looking 2% chance to get sciences, so I think I'll go there, play the long game, get some sources, increase his level, and then just steal as many boosts as I can. I'm looking at Reina. I see some potential here. Double adjacency bonuses for the harbors. Now that would be really good because it's commercial hubs too. That'd be really good here in Washington. Right now, she's in Cuba, and we're sitting at an 8 adjacency bonus because we're doubling it up, so maybe the double would double. But another thing that's attractive is, let's go back to promote. The city gets 2 more gold from each unimproved feature. So would each of these coast tiles just give me 2 more gold? Let's go ahead and pick that one up. Confirm. She'll be actually established in the city in 1 turn, and we'll get to test that out for ourselves. New Orleans also working the coast game. Look at this, 14 out of 12 housing. This place has just totally lost its mind. Way too many people. We're gonna go shipyard, get some more production going on here on all these coastal tiles. And speaking of coastal tiles in Cuba, I gotta cut off Colombians might try and take. So if I grab these 2, I find it very hard to believe that Cali is gonna grow all the way around and grab these ones behind me. Okay, another government change opportunity. I think that was the intelligence agency finishing up. The only one I might change, invention. That got me curious. Let's go to great people. Okay, it looks like I'm getting a lot compared to everyone else, plus 15 per turn. So we might end up getting some wonders if we go down. Like, people are really not getting these. Except for Scythia, they got plus 47. Like, that's gotta be some kind of industrial zone logistics. That can't be sustainable, man. I'm gonna check that back next turn. But if she's really getting 47 per turn, everyone better watch out. Another drought. This is just how the game goes, man. And yeah, let me check back on the great people. It looks like Scythia now only 6 per turn. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Now we've got this spy in future Texas. Let's go for the listening post. I'm not sure if we'll get 1 or 2 diplomatic visibility on these guys in this area, but it's gonna be important because the war will start soon. Friendship ends in just 5 turns. I got my units lined up here across the border. Industrialization's coming up really quick next turn, and then we're gonna go quickly siege tactics, get a couple forts for the boost to grab ballistics, and it is gonna be on big time. I'm just realizing this Rough Rider replaces the heavy cavalry, not the light cavalry. So that's actually awesome because the unit's good versus a unit that is total trash. But I made a bunch of raider horses thinking I was gonna put them to use. Maybe we'll just hold them back at the start so they don't die right away, and then upgrade them to not coursers. We already have coursers, but down here cavalry, and we'll use those guys for plundering all sorts. Look at this, industrial era underway. Coal, do we have a leaf? We got 2 leaves. So happy to see that. Okay, 1 chilling here next to Washington. Let me get a builder there ASAP. Second one, okay, well this builder was gonna build farm. Instead you're gonna go be a coal miner, bud. As for the one in Washington, we got 1 turn for the market, so you know it might make a little sense to actually build the builder, but I don't have 7 turns, man. Let's just buy him right now. And there's this Congo. Good to meet you. One of the Congos. I believe there's 2 of them in the game. A beautiful purple and white color. I love that. Ancient walls completed in Cuba, and we can't build any districts. Why? There's no suitable zones or anything, okay? Absolutely nothing. So, you know, something we could do is swap over this rice tile, which is beautiful. 6 food, 1 production, but that does mean the city could actually build something like a campus. Otherwise, it can just do nothing. Man, as sad as it is to lose a rice for no reason, we're gonna have to go ahead and build the campus there. It's just gonna be worth so much more in the late game. All right, Eureka, I love to see that when you get science out of your culture. Siege tactics too, so we got the fort, enlightenment's done. Don't have any use for these cards, but we got double coal going down, 1, 2, and I was wondering, can you put a fort? No, you can't put a fort on a mine, is that right? No, you can't put a fort on a farm either. Okay, we can't have improved on forts. Forts are their own thing, guys. We do do have to build 2 though for the MURICA. So 1 solid one's right here next to their encampment. Man, this is actually gonna suck because it sits right on my borders and they can just fire down on Winnipeg, blow up my city. I need a lot of cannons and a lot of walls. This city's about done the workshop, and it would be nice to get a factory next, but dude, it's just gotta get the walls up. Okay, Washington's completed a market, which means I can get an next trader. Right, doesn't it? Okay, but I'm seeing my trade route capacity is still 5 out of 5. Did I already get the trader that I'm allowed to get? I'm thoroughly confused. Regardless, I want the city to keep scaling up pretty soon. Cincinnati, Minneapolis especially. This guy here, they're gonna build a campus real quick. Yeah, this is a good spot for you. But after this campus is done, man, I'm not messing around at all with anything more economical. I just gotta get ready for war. Make a whole bunch of bombards. Need to have one here in Winnipeg, maybe an extra one here in Minneapolis, and that's just bombards for the first stage of the war where we have to get down all these encampments on the opposing side, take out walls, fortifications, right? The regular units, they're just gonna stick in the back and make sure that we don't have enemies running around in our territory. But the name of the game is gonna be artillerymen. What's this? Economic policies. I've lost a card. Maybe I get to put a new card in? No, I guess that was probably, no, campus adjacency bonus is still there. Anyways, nothing gets me excited as some of this 20 gold, 5 faith. We got a solid faith income, man, at 500 now. It's just been slowly coming up over the game. 560 actually. Not something you really think about much, but having it there is nice. I guess we want to go a little bit cultural later on. If I had some rock bands, naturalists for national parks, another major drought. Okay, this wheat is just doomed for life. We can get our first fort though down right here, right in the face of the encampment. Or do we want to do it a little bit further back? Let me think. No, I think this is fine. It's not going to make much of a difference, bud. Don't know how useful these are actually going to be in the end. You get +4 defense, plus if your unit's there, it gets double fortification bonus. Is that right? Let me hover over this real quick. Right. 4 defense strength, 2 turns of fortification, which my understanding is 6 combat strength. So an extra 10 is actually pretty solid. That said, when I'm going up against an encampment with 300 fortification and 100 health, you're just going to be running for your life, buddy. Hold on. I was just here. The Congo owns the very south of Africa. I swear the Zulu are in this game. Are the Zulu gone from this game? Oh my gosh, maybe they were wiped out. A lot of aggressive civs this go around. That's why, Winnipeg, you're getting ancient walls, bud, because we don't need you getting raised to the ground. Man, what a clutch city to grab and tile to buy out here. Getting that coal, man, like doubling up the production. I'm gonna use another builder charge here, get that at 5 production. I saw that Washington was using it, so I mean, if they're using the time, man, I want to be as strong as possible. Do I have any specific things here? Is anyone locked? Are we focusing anything? No, I'm happy enough with where we're at. Ooh, look at this. I got money for a bombard. Pick one of those up. I like buying them out in Minneapolis here just because I've got all the encampment buildings upgraded. So I figured I'd get a little bit more experience. But if I'm just buying things out anywhere, just do it there. You want coal? Oh, you'll give me 2 great works? Thinking I might just rob those great works of you. Okay, what if I say no coal? Money for 2 great works. Okay. Oh, they're gonna be open borders too? I'm down. See, they still think we're buddies, but the buildup of bombards would suggest something else. Oh, check it out. Me and Canada, the only ones to help out Poundmaker there. 200, so I guess that's a Diplo point in the bag. That's how you play, dude. Let's get our second fort too. Boom, place that down. And it's on a hill, so you know, it's an actual sick fort. I'm hoping since it's on a hill, these guys are all on hills, it'll cancel that out, and 2 range is enough to fire down on the city of TO here, the Aztecs. Maybe we get a bombard there eventually, but main focus is just getting down the massive defensive lines here of the Aztecs. Oh, look at this. Natural wonders, buddy. We're into the normal age next turn. So glad to not be worrying about constant my whole empire falling to loyalty. Just such a pain in my butt, but I pretty much got this figured out now. This one caravel is just going to go around the seas, slowly and surely getting me enough air score to skate by. So notice I made friends with everyone there. Did not make friends with Monster Musa. This guy right here, you're getting denounced, dude. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. It's just temporary. We'll be friends again someday when I have all your cities. This is the end of our cultural alliance with Ottawa and the Canadians. I'm actually happy enough with that. Instead, I'd rather go with some other kind of alliance. Let's say research. Dang, that's actually what I wanted. Economic is decent. Let's go economic for now. Maybe we get into research later. I'll accept that. It's gonna give me more gold out of my trade routes to them. But I want to go cultural somewhere else on the map more strategically. I'm pretty happy with where my loyalty situation is now, so I don't need them desperately. Oh, look at this. A barbarian to fight. I'm a little bit tentative. My guy's not gonna be able to heal, right? But, you know, he might get bored, so we want to keep things kind of interesting out there. Man, speaking of interesting though, though, this quick deals thing, whew, makes your life so much easier, and it's just so much more fun. Like, look, I can sell 10 iron and actually like get a good deal out of it to someone who's not my neighbor and gonna invade me. I mean, back in the old days, I'd have to go search around through every single guy, and now I just go, boom, quick deals. I still have more tobacco to sell people, sure. Robert the Bruce, ooh, maybe even the Congo. See, that's someone that I should try and get on my side, because a cultural alliance with them would be sweet. They have so much land. Maybe I could get myself a base overseas. Let's do this. Open borders. That'll make you like me more. Embassy. Yeah, you're not interested right now. That's fine though. That's fine. You'll come around. What is this? New Orleans? 15 people. Only 12 housing. These guys can't be stopped. And we got diplomatic visibility here in Texas. Do we want that? Do we really care? Maybe it's not actually that serious, but getting rid of a governor, that will definitely annoy them. I know so much because it annoys me. Washington using up their last builder charge now. I didn't realize because this banner's just been in the way so long, but 1 food, 2 production tile, nah, that's not gonna cut it, buddy. We want lots of production, and so we got a pretty decent food surplus growing up in 4 turns. 5.1 surplus is not bad. 20 production, pretty good for one of these coastal cities. You compare that to like New Orleans down here. These guys got 15 people and 11 houses, and they're only pumping out 9 production per turn. Like, that is just all-time rough. All right, now to Alaska, we got our new trade route here. We're gonna send you to Chinguetti. Beautiful decision. This means our envoys are gonna do more, and we get an awesome trading post here in Africa so that we can trade with more of the Africans. It's gonna be awesome. Get rid of this gal here. Promotion, great. That'll be our heal up and our little fun that guy can go on for his time away. -1 per turn here in Winnipeg. That's very questionable. I might end up putting my man Magnus up there. Sorry, Victor, not Magnus. Just for this war too, because Winnipeg's sort of like up on its own here on the outskirts. So if they really focus the city, it can be a trouble. Whereas Minneapolis, it's got Cincinnati next door, New Orleans next door, and New Orleans, dude, we have all the boats. Boats are going to be unstoppable for us. Okay, so after walls in Winnipeg, let's go factory, because man, someone's got to get a factory going here. Cincinnati, are you the one with the factory opportunity? You are. Okay, maybe I should just buy that. This art museum's actually becoming a bit of a pain, because if I had the factory going, dude, all these cities around here would have +3 production right now. And I've got the coal power plant, that'll be +6. Okay, that's definitely got to be a big focus. Like, I do want bombards. Okay, I do want those, but this is also got to matter. Ballistics finally achieved, man. We got the Rough Riders, we got the field cannons. Ooh, okay. Now, it would have been smart to have the mercenary card in here so we can upgrade 50% off, and I do want to do that when it comes time, because I got a lot of these guys. 2 knights. Only 2 knights, really? Am I broke? That's only going to be 1 knight core. The field cannons as well. I got 2 archers chilling out here. Minneapolis, okay, I'm glad this guy's finally done the campus. You really got to pick up the pace, making military units. But again, dude, like, it's the only place with like strong production to make factories. Cincinnati's got half the production. How long does Minneapolis take to make a bombard? That's what I really want. 10 turns? 10 turns. That's too long, man. I'm gonna go to the Aztecs. I'm gonna go to war with the Aztecs right now. You know what though? Maybe I should wait 8 turns. Then I can swap out cards. I'll get nationalism. I can make cores. Upgrade all my units for when inevitably their units come flooding across the borders into the central United States here. Yeah, let's say war in 10 turns. All right, set the timer. Oh, who's this? In Mogadishu. Send a trade route? Oh, buddy, trust me, I'm gonna send you a trade route. Huh, what is this they're building here? I will gladly welcome that in. The Hermitage, I will gladly welcome that into my empire. Oh, and a Mount Kilimanjaro? Dude, we're finding so much stuff down here in Africa. I'm a little worried we might go Golden Age. That would be crazy. You know, not a terrible thing, though, when you're conquering people. Get a little bit more loyalty when you take their cities. Cincinnati, you need this factory going this second. Although, can we buy it? Because Minneapolis is going to build a bombard. We're going to have plenty of gold to upgrade in a few turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the factory. That's going to make all these cities so much better. Oh, my goodness. And the coal power plant, 14 turns, 1,200 gold. Okay, let's build the coal power plant. Yeah, look at that, dude. New Orleans just went from 20 turns down to 12 on the shipyard. Minneapolis, okay, fine. The bombard didn't change. Oh, it went down by 2 turns instead of just 1. That's good to see. But literally all these cities, because I believe it's right here is where the coal power plant lives. Is that right? Let me open you up. Yeah, right here. That's the coal power plant spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. New Orleans gets the bonus. Washington, Minneapolis, and even Winnipeg, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Winnipeg's getting the bonus too. Just beautiful to see. Oh, there's Alaska finishing off its harbor. Well done, fellas. Guys are just busting at the seams with the housing, but there's no tiles for you to work, so it's kind of useless to pump that up. Like, I'm gonna get you more housing so you can work a 1 food, 1 gold tile. No. What I will do though is go for the lighthouse, I guess. I mean, city's not gonna do much useful at all, but if I get a shipyard and I get maybe a seaport, 1, 2, 3, 4, more production, an extra food, and some gold. You know, gold will be good for our team. Other than that, they can actually like build some units. These all take so long though. Crap. Okay, let's just go lighthouse. We'll try to make this city respectable, and maybe we'll get something out of it later on in the game. Could do a bunch of harbor projects and get ourselves a great admiral. That'd be nice. I think that's still the ask here from Leventa. Get a great admiral. Like, dude, it's not easy to get a great admiral. No, not at all. Great person. Hold on a sec. A great engineer. Oh, look at this. 480 towards wonder construction. Fair enough. Not sure what that wonder is gonna be. Oxford University would be cool. But I got war on the mind, buddy, not wonder making. Other things on the mind, stealing science base. I'll take that from Nlugumapu. Keep moving up too. We discovered a new continent called Asia. It says we're naming it Asia, funny enough. I'm pretty sure it already had a name. Chandragupta of the Indians. Honored to meet you, sir. Oh, what are you doing on the Arabian Peninsula, bud? Looks like this place is pretty well fought over here. We got Scythia. We've got the Congo, which somehow span from the bottom tip of Africa all the way to the Arabian Peninsula. These guys have gone on an absolute tear. And India lives here too. I think they've all got a little inkling there could be some oil down here. Oh, a war? Bolivar and Pedro. Okay, not that surprised. I swear Bolivar's a bit of a warmonger, and I've been feeding him niter. So that's kind of what should happen. Is like a kid at night when you feed him sugar. They're gonna go crazy. Who's this man?
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.